Yo, everybody! My name is TJ, and welcome back to another reaction video. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some good news, and we got some bad news. Good news is that Finding Frankie 2 got announced recently, and its trailer has came on out. The Finding Frankie 2 official game trailer by Super Lou Games. We'll be watching this from beginning to end, and I'm gonna see if there's anything that I caught my eye, and I'm gonna explain what's happening. I am gonna make some theories or some rumors or whatever I just think about this trailer overall, and then see if I am super excited about this game. Right now, I am super excited about this game. You wanna know why? Because I think the first game was pretty good the last time I played it, which was pretty much over a year ago. I thought the game was pretty great. Everything from like the parkour aesthetic, to like all the mini games that it has, the puzzles, and the creatures that are trying to kill you. You're a contestant, and there's creatures that are trying to kill you. It's a game show. Finding Frankie is about being a game show contestant, trying to go through all these games that the host is giving to you, and there's like a lot of obstacles in the way. And winner gets a lot of money, and you gotta do everything you can to survive in order to win, because you can't actually die. Alright, it's the thing. You can actually die if you're stupid enough to participate in this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I can explain about Finding Frankie. The host is about a top hat wearing bunny rabbit who with robotic legs and arm skis. And there's like other creatures too that are trying to kill you, like Henry Hotline, Deputy Duck, who kind of mostly helped us in the first game because he was a device. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enough of my yapping. We're gonna take a look at this trailer, and then we're gonna probably go through each of these scenes in the matter of seconds that pass by to see if there's anything that caught my eyeballs, and I'll explain. Maybe there'll be some theories, or maybe there'll be some rumors that I'll say, and maybe there'll be like some things that we might expect. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope y'all are ready for this. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, lock and load, because you know this is about to be bang. All right, here we go, the trailer. We're gonna watch this from beginning to end, ladies and gentlemen, so strap on, buckle up, because you know this is indeed a banger. Commencing. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is this guy doing? What is the monster Frankie doing? Sitting down in a pile of money. I think that's another Frankie. It's another one. Oh my god, he has his monsters! Nightmare animatronics! What is this, Five Nights at Freddy's? Parkour mode! Oh, look at this. Music's pretty good, and that's one of the monsters, that snake creature. Look at the chat! There's a chat! What is it, stream live? That's the character we play as, sweating. And the snake is stalking you, lady. Oh my god! Okay, that is disrespectful. Nightmare Frankie. Season, oh my god. And there is the parkour in this, man. You can run on walls. I don't think you can do that in the first game. Maybe you can. 10 million! Win all this for 10 million. Woo! What a game show. And whoever shadow is that is creepy. What is this, dude? Wait, is there like is that a third-person camera? Finding Frankie 2. That snake creature. Wishlist now. And you thought that nobody will catch this at the 0.1 split second of this at the end, where Frankie pulls off a Mr. Beast? You think you might fool us with something like this? Why is the man pulling a Mr. Beast? Oh, you Super Lou. Y'all are trying to make this monster-style Frankie a goober, a goblin, and a gremlin at the same time. He has evil intentions when he has hosted his game show, all for him to sometimes have like some comedy sort of skits inside of him. Okay, we're gonna take a look and see what we could see inside this trailer, and we're gonna explain on what's gonna happen and what do my expectations expect from here. So at the beginning of the trailer, it shows the player, because we play as this lady. This is the player. She is sliding on this rail, which I assume will be part of the game at some points, while getting chased by Frankie himself. So this is probably a glimpse at maybe the first chase sequence or something like that. At least one of the chase sequence in the game where you're just sliding on this thing to avoid Frankie, and he'll probably put down some sort of objects to stop you, so you probably have to time yourself and just jump over it. Or maybe you can slow or pick up the pace, go fast or slow, if you want to just get away from Frankie as quick as possible, but slow down just in case there's a stop, maybe. Just in case there's like some stop where you need to turn, some sort of crossroad, you know what I'm saying? This is pretty cool though. Missed her. She went super fast. She activated boost. You missed. And I don't know what this is. You're just resting on a pile of cash. Hey, buddy, why don't you strip down those pants? Like, take off that bow tie. Take off that hat, man. Take off their gloves. And, you know, that'll be the best pick. Take off your shoes, too. Your 1970s sneakers. That'll really be a background, maybe for his phone or maybe for his wife's phone. We'll have this guy with all of his clothes off, laying down on a pile of money. Frankie, do you have a wife? If you don't have a wife, then... hey, I'm available. I'm available, man. So, this is just a funny thing. I don't know if it's part of the game. So there's 100 contestants. Can you even counter these? Or did 99 of them died and we're the last one standing? We're just the last one trying to get on out here. Last one standing wins $10 million. Man, we got the opportunity to pull out the upset of a century if we end up surviving in this game, dude. This game that I read about, maybe on our Twitter accounts they said this, is that this game is gonna be at least 2 or 3 hours longer than the first game, so there's like a lot. Is this all taking place from this facility right here? This looks like a setup, this because all this looks like it made out of cardboard cutouts, dude. So there's 100 contestants in total. We're one of them. And the last one standing wins $10 million. You know, I'm quite the athletic man myself. Maybe I should take the risk and be a daredevil and participate in this game. And I'll come out alive. Guarantee ya. I'm not making it up. I'll guarantee you I'll come out alive and I'll be a 10 times millionaire. Let the games begin! So this Frankie right here has to be maybe a friendlier Frankie, or this might be the most evil one. I think this might be a friendlier Frankie because we did counter a friendly kind of different version of Frankie in the first game, somewhere in the halfway point, where we counter him in that security room, had an awkward stare down with him, and then, yeah, he gave us task, and then we followed them, and then we won the game. So I assume that this guy, this friendly Frankie, is the same guy, and then he's either in trouble or he's gonna try and guide us through this thing. I have no idea. What's gonna happen here? You pull that thing down and you got the nightmare creatures behind you. Here's Nightmare Frankie, and here's Nightmare Henry Hotline. Good boy! Good boy, Henry Hotline is back, baby! Anybody who's a fan of Telephone Head, your boy Henry the Hotline is back! I love Henry Hotline. Henry Hotline, such a cool dude. Met him in person myself, and he's such a nice lad. So this is probably one part of the map where you need to pull this down, maybe, and then they'll spawn, and then the chase sequence will begin. I have no clue. Oh, good lord, they're back, man. And it has to be a new creature. This looks more like a jester creature, judging by the hat, so I'm not sure who this is. Maybe Nightmare Pomni, I have no idea. But this might be one of the antagonists, one of the bosses that we need to deal with later on in the game, which I have no idea how the boss fight will be, what we need to do to defeat this guy, but something tells me it might involve a lot of running around. Maybe activate switches, maybe there's towers that we need to destroy, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what this guy is. One of the antagonists, so that's us right there. So pretty much I think this is probably an opening cutscene, because it looks like it's transitioning to first person on your character so you can start moving around. This is probably like the main lobby, which yeah, place to explore. Maybe there'll be like portions of each of the places that we need to go, because we'll probably go to one place, and after we conquer that level or something, we come back here so that we can move on to the next level or something like that. So right here, pretty much the main lobby. Look at Golden Frankie head right here in the golden years. Frankie himself, woo, the cartoon version's given up already. If you think about giving up Frankie, then why don't you say so, man? Give up already. Because if you ask somebody, are you giving up already? That means you'll be the quitter, man. So this lobby, there's probably a lot of things around here that I am not seeing. Maybe the rooftop or the ceiling right here. Maybe these poles that are up here is probably one of the things that we can slide on. I'm not sure. Something tells me we need to get up here eventually. Something tells me we're working from the bottom all the way to the top, and I do like the ray tracing, and I do like the shininess on the floor, man. I like the wetness of the floor. Something tells me that the graphics in this game are way more improved and better than the first game. And I can really tell because of this, because look at the lighting, man. It looks pretty great. I'm just hoping my computer can handle running this game, because this looks like a performance-intense game right here. Yeah, look at that. On here, here's one of the monsters. Maybe this is what we saw. Because this guy right here is the snake creature, so maybe the snake right here. We gotta take a good look. He does have the hat. Do you see him at the end here? He does have the head shape right here. Yeah, you can see it, the jester head, man. So this is a snake that we're dealing with. Oh, okay. So he'll be attacking us. He'll be chasing us down. That is creepy, man. A snake. So this is right here, Twitch chat and all that. Something gonna happen. And 12,000 people are watching the game show right now. Oh my god, it's live on air. 12,000 people are watching. We don't like her. You're a bad host. Yeah, buddy Frankie, people are cooking you in the chat, dude. This show got boring. I'm gonna watch something else. Fix your show, Frankie. You got people in your chat absolutely cooking ya. Alpha Chad 39. You're a bad host, buddy. Your name is Alpha Chad 39, and you're just saying that this is a bad host, so you gotta be kidding me. We don't like her, and you're talking about her, the main character right here. Unless we got a face reveal of our main character, because we never got a face reveal of the character in the first game. Right now, the snake, the jester snake, is stalking. Oh no. Looking at you. And oh my god, this probably has to be one of the dev cutscenes right here when you get caught by Frankie. One of the dev cutscenes. Because this guy is absolutely BMing you and he's bullying you. Killing you, lady! What are you gonna do? Fight back? You need to be tough, lady. I would destroy this big, gigantic animatronics with my bare knuckles. I would definitely just punch him right into both eyeballs until he gets blind so that he'll know where I'm at. And then I am gonna sneak around, run from the behind, and I'm gonna jump behind his back, and I'm gonna ride him like a bull. And I'm gonna tame him, and then afterwards, I'm gonna grab a big, gigantic knife and then slice his throat, cut his head, behead his head off of his body, his mechanical body, and make him shout, "Uncle, uncle, uncle, uncle!"
How far would you be willing to go?
Oh my god, you're BMing her, and then Henry Hotline is watching. I can't understand what he's saying because of the loud sound effects and the music that are playing.
How far would you be willing to go?
Sounds like he's saying, how far will you be able to go? How far will you be able to go? All these mini games that will be in a way you have to accomplish them and beat them. It's pretty much a race. Last one standing wins, dude. Last one, first guy to make it out maybe is the winner. I don't know, but he did say last one standing, so I guess you have to play all these games until competitors are dead. Oh my god, Black like a, oh my god, and pounce onto Henry. Look at this. He pounced on Henry like a predator, dude. Like literally just like a predator animal stalking and trying to hunt down his prey. Oh my god, RP you, lady, you're dead. So right here is probably the snake jester. And right here shows some secrets too. So this is probably where the competitors sleep at. I'm not sure who this person is. Probably one of the competitors, the contestants. Look at that Frankie cardboard cutout. Man, I definitely need to buy a Finding Frankie plushie because I do like this series, man. I do like the series. First game was pretty great too. And since they announced this as a second game, I automatically called and assumed that it'll be worth it. I definitely do think that Finding Frankie is one of the best mascot horrors games that we had in a while. And I can't wait until the second game comes out. So season 58, oh god, a lot of seasons, man. Who are the other 56 winners? I know the other two. The guy in the first game that we play as and the lady that we're about to play as in the second game. So it shows us Henry Hotline is stalking this contestant right here. Henry Hotline, hi man, come on. Come on, hug me. Hug me, hug me, hug me tight. Come on, do it. And oh my god, Frankie, big giant animatronic boy, is stalking, killing one of the contestants. Let me go, where am I? And is all the contestants writing all this? Or is this just only contestant doing all this? Help! Man, somebody call an SOS! And here's all of the gameplay footage right here. One of the parkour things, just jump over that. Running on walls. I think you actually did this in the first game. I just forgot about that because I actually don't remember this. And look at Henry Hotline, cardboard cutout picture of him on the walls. Look at him, look at that smug face. Yeah, running on that, jumping over that, keep jumping over objects, obstacles, go through parkour, go through all this. I'm trying to examine closely in each scene that's passing by in each and one of these scenes right here. You've all over this, so this is probably one of the levels in the game. I'm looking around to see if there's anything that we might see. This is probably the lobby because behind here is a golden Frankie head. So this is probably the main lobby. You're just navigating around the lobby to get to where you need to go. Because again, I assume that we need to come back here later After we visit the first place that we need to go, then we need to come back here later. And here is more parkour, because I can see like more of these things that we need to run around on. A lot more here that we need to run around on. Look at Henry Hotline, he's close now. Close up. And all these obstacles that are here are probably the obstacles that will stop us in our tracks, so we need to jump over them and vault over them in order to reach our destination. And I assume we need to go onto these venting shafts as well, too, at some point in the game. More lobby stuff, and we need to eventually go behind here. There's a switch right here that we need to flip, which would probably power up something. Maybe open up a door? There's puzzles in Finding Frankie in the first game, so I assume there's going to be lots of puzzles in the second game. Puzzles that's probably going to get me so confused, and I'll be stuck on them for like 30 minutes, and then I'll probably give up and look up a walkthrough. But since I'll probably be playing this game day one, then I have to use my brain and power, because I'm not sure if anybody will just release a walkthrough immediately after this game got released. So yeah, eventually we probably need to come in here to activate something. More things. This is probably the lobby again, because the Golden Frankie head, unless this is a different area. A lot of things around that we can explore in the map, man, to get to where we need to go to our next destination. My game show! Yeah, you tell him. Stop messing up my game show! Here we go. Oh my god, he has an axe, man. Let me ask you a question. Do you think you're tough enough to face someone like me? Because I am the most baddest, greatest of all time contestant that you have ever seen in your life, Frankie. See, look, at $10 million. This is probably like the ending right here. This is probably like the final boss fight. Maybe you have to fight this guy. You made it to the end game, so you win 10 million, but you have one final test. Is to face this demon right here. Face this goober. Oh my god. Yeah. You have to fight him. He has an axe. Oh my god, yeah. And the shadow right here is the snake creature with the jester head, dude. Oh my. No chance that this is Frankie, because it's a jester head indeed, man. So he's alive at this portion of the game, unless this is different, because right here when Frankie was confronting the player, the floor is different. Watch this, the floor is different. The floor is exactly different, so this is taking place somewhere else. You see that now the floor has changed to hexagon, so it's gonna probably send us to this hexagon level again, just like in the first game, because the final level, the final boss fight involves like this hexagon minigame where Frankie just running around trying to stop you, so you need to like survive until time runs out, I guess. But right here is where you confront that snake jester head creature. The prototype from probably Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. I do think that jesters are creepy though. So understandable that they'll be like a pretty big, humongous antagonist. Okay, this is probably not the main lobby because there's a Golden Frank head. And now the gameplay looks like it's taken from like a third-person perspective. Just look at this. Looks like a third-person perspective. You getting chased by this snake jester creature. They probably have a name, but I just don't know what it is. Look at this, man. What a cool visual. Oh my god, we gotta deal with that creature. Finding Frankie number 2, man. I have nothing much to say about this. It's just like more stuff around here. Dude, that was pretty cool. That is absolutely, oh my god, that shot. Nice. Oh man, look at, you can see the full body here. Look how long this guy is. And he has stripes over him, jester-like body and a head, and he looks like a serpent because of the head itself on his face and that snout. Oh, I gotta boop the snoot. And the right eyeballs makes him so creepy. It represents evil intentions. Good lord. Finding Frankie 2, man. And that's how you make a trailer for an upcoming video game, an upcoming mascot horror game, which I assume is going to be even better than the first game. I do think the first game, like I said, is so great, so this is probably going to be even better. And again, we caught you pulling off on Mr. Beast with the green screen and your final pose. Yeah, I got nothing much more to say about this, man. Overall, this trailer was pretty good. Pretty great. Makes me hyped up for the full release of the game that's going to be coming out soon. It doesn't say when will the game comes out. I assume it does come out this year sometime, maybe at the end of the year. Do you like how our protagonist is a female? See what she can do in this game to see what she can pull off, I guess. Us as a player can pull off with her. With all these creatures stalking us, like the snake creature and all these creatures that's trying to stop us in our paths. A lot of these puzzles that'll be coming around us. A lot of more parkour that we can just jump around and just have fun, I guess. I assume there might be like some mini games on the side that we could play throughout the game. But yeah, man, again, I have nothing much more to say. Henry Hotline, Finding Frankie. Again, I do think this trailer is great. I cannot wait for the full release. Shout out to Super Loot Games and anybody who is involved in this Big credits to the developers, big credits to also everybody else who's involved in this, dude. They work super duper hard on this game, so y'all need to just stick around, wishlist this game, and play for yourself when it comes out. Support the developer, man. I do love the redesigns of the characters, of the robots. Frankie himself looks even more terrifying than ever, and Henry Hotline looks even more terrifying as well. Like, golly, unhinged nightmare feel, dude. Like, something tells me that this is just the beginning. Like, the first game is just initiation to see if you're ready for the big deal, see if you're ready for the big leagues. In Finding Frankie 2, it's the big major leagues. In Finding Frankie 1, it's just the little minor leagues. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I needed to say for this. I hope y'all did enjoy this video, and I will see you. I hope y'all did enjoy this reaction video, and I will see you in the next one, alright? Later, bye-bye, see ya.